Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I am back with more election coverage and breaking news from this Iowa Caucus coverage. This has been a very eventful, confusing, and crazy caucus to follow. And let me just break it down right now what the totals are. Let me just see if my numbers are correct. Yes. Okay. Right now, Rick Santorum is up with 97% reporting on Romney by a very small, and I repeat, small margin, 37 votes. 25% of the vote to both Santorum and Romney. Ron Paul with 25,307 votes. He's 4% behind. Actually, we just have an update. Well, actually, no, not really an update. And those are the big three: Gingrich, Perry, Bachmann, and Huntsman. Huntsman really probably, I think, might drop out of the race unless he's gonna look at something else, because he only got 712 votes in Iowa, only accumulating 1% of the vote. Bachmann with under 6,000, 5%. Perry with 12,000, almost 12,200, 10% of the vote, and one delegate. Newt Gingrich, 15,700, 13% of the vote, one delegate. Ron Paul picked up 4 delegates with his 25K, and Romney and Santorum currently have 6 each from Iowa. And we have breaking news in Rick Perry tells his Iowa supporters he's going to return to Texas to assess his campaign. So I think after tonight, after he had a feeling he was going to have a good shot at tonight, he didn't really fare so well. He actually is, in the Real Clear Politics average, he was actually 5th anyway. Romney was first by 1.3%, and Paul was second, Santorum was third. However, Santorum and Romney are battling it out for the Iowa Caucus. Gingrich was 4th, Perry was 5th, Bachmann was 6th, Huntsman was 7th. Very much in that politics poll. But right now, we're looking at 97% reporting. The results are still processing in, and right now it's almost a deadlock, 37 votes difference between Santorum and Romney. So this can definitely be a barn burner at its finest, especially if it and going into either New Hampshire or, depending on what happens, and South Carolina and Florida within the remainder of this month. So right now, that's what we have. We wanted to bring that breaking news of Rick Perry going back to Texas to assess his campaign, which can be a huge factor. It could mean he'll drop out, or because he said before that he would keep on pursuing. So instead of going to South Carolina, he's going to head back to Texas to assess it. So I think some doubts have come into his mind as to trying to proceed on with his campaign going forward. So right now, that's what we're looking at as any more breaking news, we'll bring it to you. Any big breaking news we'll bring tomorrow at our 7 o'clock Mikey report. And the results we'll actually post them on our Mikey report Facebook, and it'll be tweeted as well with our handle Mikey report. So if you try to keep up to date with everything that we have, as we continue to watch this caucus this combobulated caucus closely to determine the delegates for a candidate. So, yes, I know a lot of alliteration, but it just fits. So, I am Mikey Edwards, hoping to bring you more election coverage throughout this year, as I know it is going to get more intense as these months go on, leading up to November, where Election Day is going to be big. Very big indeed. I have not selected a Republican candidate, for those of you wondering. So I am, and nor will I endorse a candidate on the TMR channel, due to the simple fact that it is a newscast, and we are, as newscasters, we are supposed to be unbiased when reporting. So that is clearly what I will do, and we will continue to track what is progressing. So I'm Mikey Edwards for the Mikey Report. See you next time.